Now, back in the UK, we saw this week Princess Kate had a couple of bandaged fingers. It turns out she hurt herself in a way that I'm pretty sure quite a few people could relate to.
Yeah, yes. She is still a mother first, and she actually hurt herself trampolining with her 3 children, which is both funny and unfortunate. But it was nice to see her, still working. I mean, it's obviously a very minor injury, but she's not taking any time off. She was in actually a prison in Surrey to highlight a charity that helps, convicted criminals try and move past the cycle of crime and addiction and try and get their lives back on track. So, her presence there was very important in highlighting the good work of this charity, and I'm glad to see that something like that wouldn't have held her back.
Now, I get a bit of a bee in my bonnet when people criticise the way that other people dress. I find that incredibly annoying. I roll my eyes when it happens to Meghan, but it's also pretty pointless for me when the media criticise Kate about her hair. Now, this is what Amanda Platel wrote about her in the Daily Mail. We adore the Princess of Wales, but hasn't Kate's new mermaid hairstyle of ever so long cascading curls gone a bit far? The last thing we want our Queen of Style to be is half woman, half hairdo. Now, Esther, as a person with quite a lot of hair myself, why do they bother?
I don't know. She looks like a princess with long princessy curls, and I think she's playing the role. Her hairstyle, I think it suits her. You have to remember, Princess Kate is 5'10". She has a model-esque frame. She has a very slender face. I love curtain fringes. Personally, I think they frame her face quite nicely. I think, as a mature woman, I think it's a very nice way to keep her look youthful. But I think that the overarching point is why would her hairstyle bother anyone? She's out there doing good work. She's a great ambassador for the UK. I think it's a bit ridiculous to criticise her hair, and as someone who likes to change up my hair a lot, I don't take kindly to that at all.
Fair enough. Now, it's been quite a few weeks that the royal family have been taking their summer vacation, but they're back at it with Charles and Camilla doing a number of royal engagements, including to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. Here's this clip is fabulous. He's got a lot of Italian wedding vibes for me, Esther, but he's also down at the races in Doncaster. William and Kate were helping build dens in the woods with kids in Hereford. And William also got out and about in London to visit some building sites, learning about suicide rates in the construction industry. They're back with a bang.
Yes, definitely. I mean, one of the things that people don't realise is how many engagements the royal family, well, members of the royal family have every single year. I mean, they have sort of hundreds of royal engagements where they champion different causes and are the faces of various charities and organisations. So I'm not surprised that they've got stuck in, with Prince William obviously highlighting the issue of mental health and suicide rates in the construction industry, which is actually 3 times the national rate. According to statistics, it's actually averaging up to about 2 a day. So I'm really happy that he's highlighting that as well, because we know suicide, but particularly male suicide in this country is a huge problem. And we also have, him and Catherine building sheds in the woods in a school in Hereford. The King and Queen were at a fun shindig to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. These are the kinds of things that it's not just community building, but it also shows the value of the royal family in highlighting various issues, but also bringing communities together.
Esther Krakue, as always, thank you so much for joining us.